With it right here with who I started with me, something like a Spartan. It's going hard regardless. I'm from the 826 plus 5. Mo bitches, H1 Central Coast mob and suicide. Only arsonist. I step in the booth and gas. I gotta keep it lit. Engineer all my music. I work hard at this.
That's right, live on Chicano Tube, live on Chicano Street. Do me a favor, my beautiful linda raza. Just go ahead and hit that like, por favor, hit the subscribe. And when you hit the bell, you got to hit the all button. That way you're notified every single time that we go live. I appreciate me, beautiful linda raza. We're going to go ahead and talk about it right now. Yeah, Roadium Radio, man, it's closing real soon, gente. It's the largest Chicano platform that we have in California. That's the largest. And man, what a pioneer. What a run that it was, man. So, anyway, do me a favor. Just go ahead and hit that pinche like. Let me put on my chamarra. Está haciendo frío, cabrones. What's up with the raza this afternoon, though? What's the gente doing today? Déjame saber, cabrones. Oh, what'd you guys think about what we last night with Norby's también, man? It went down last night with Norby's with the Rasta. Yeah, it's just something I always wanted to talk about. Let's go ahead and get into the history of the cultura. There's not enough of that on YouTube, to be honest, and I'm trying to lean away from all the, all the we tere. Let's just call it that. We tere, man. And a lot of the we tere is um arguing. You know what I mean? Who's Chicano? Who's not Chicano? No, I'm done with all that shit, man. It's all over. But yeah, it's I spoke with Tony A. I spoke with Tony A. Of course, I'm not gonna put our conversation out on Front Street. Absolutely not. Those are private conversations. But just like he put out on the internet, man, Roadium Radio is closing real soon. So man, shout out to him, man. He's a legend, he's a pioneer, and I actually don't think he's getting all the flowers that he deserves. You know, a lot of the credit that he deserves it gets what is it called? It gets minusculed because of all the we did it, and what about this, and what about that, and all this other things. Oh man! So tonight I actually just shared on my IG story. Tune in tonight, gente. I'm gonna try to call in tonight. It's hard to get in. It's hard to get in on the phone calls, but I'm gonna try to call in tonight, Raza, to see if I can get on the horn for the very last Roadium Radio with mi hermano, mi carnal, Marvelous Inc., Marvelous Minds. I'm gonna try to tap in tonight to that one, man. But what'd you think about last night? It was pretty good. That's right, Daniel Barry, Sports Highlight. What's up with you, cabron? What Daniel Barry? If you're into sports, cabron, what did you think about the content creator series of fighting? What do you think about my company? What do you think about that? I mean, I got a huge vision for it, but I can't twist people's arms to fight. If they're gonna end up being clickbaiters, then they're clickbaiters, and we're gonna label them clickbaiters, right? They'll say they'll fight just for views, and then they'll stay sitting on the couch gaining weight. It is what it is, right? But what do you think about that if you like sports? Al Red Dogs in the casa. Yeah, that's right. I appreciate you. Yeah, it was good, man. We have a blast, man. Pinchy Norbies, man. I try not to over dominate the conversation. Obviously, someone has to host it. But man, Norby's the. I was thinking, uh, when I mean, of course, it's totally up to him. He's a grown man, but I was thinking it'd be a good idea to just rebrand the channel News with Norbies. News with Norby seems to be like the placazo. It seems to be the motto. It seems to be how he's most known, right? News with Norby's. The fade has already been run. I don't know if he wants to run the fade again. Does anyone want to see Norby's inside content creator series of fighting? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Real quick, I just dropped a video in the members only. So shout out to the members only. Actually, I dropped a video yesterday. It was just a story. It was a story. I got thousands of stories, 20 something years of stories. I dropped the stories yesterday. Oh, and also if my audio cuts off, you guys, if my audio cuts off, do me a favor and just comment no audio, please. This is going to be maybe a 30-minute live. Maybe. We'll see. Hold on, Coronas. So I just dropped a video. The members only are the first people that get to see Mikey in the ring. Oh man, I hope the members only enjoy that one. I whooped his ass. That was a no disrespect. I'm not trying to knock anyone. That was a dude out of San Jose. I went to his house. I went to San Jose. The name of the gym is called Dreamland. Hold on, Rasa. The name of the gym is called Dreamland in San Jose. I went over there, enemy territory. I went inside his gym and I whooped his ass. So the members only are the first people to see Mikey inside the ring. So I'm going to go back in there maybe in a couple hours and see what they're saying about it. See if they say Mikey got hands, or maybe they're saying I don't got hands. I don't know. No, the members only are nothing but supporters, man. Shout out to them. Artie Marines in the casa is yarda time. Yeah, that's right, cabron. We're on the 4180. You already know what it is, cabron. Orale Tony A. Yeah, let's get back to that. Yeah, Tony A. Because of the bullshit. Let's just keep this a buck. The bullshit, right? The this and the that, and we were just talking on the phone. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Yeah, we are talking in the morning yesterday. And it's crazy. We're just talking about how the internet's a trip, man. You guys, you got dudes that look like veterano OGs. They're dancing on TikTok. You got dudes that come on the internet just to talk shit about another dude. This dude's not from my hood. It's just, it's getting stranger and stranger. So I respect the fact that, you know what, he's going to focus this energy on other things. And, you know, it is kind of a little bit of an awakening. You know what I mean? You know what? We should get off the bullshit more. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to like people send me clips about Alvin. They want me. You guys want me to keep talking about Alvin? This is not the Alvin channel. Alvin and the Chipmunks or Baby Sinclair or whatever you want to call him. It's not the Baby Sinclair channel. But yesterday they were supposed to have the Cali Mac 2 meeting. It's not Cali Mac no more. It's called LPAC. It was yesterday. For 2 months he'd been dropping flyers. I guess I'm blocked, so I don't know. But people started sending me these clips, right? So someone sent me yesterday, said, "Hey Mikey, it got canceled because there was low ticket sales." And I'm like, damn, Cali Mac 2 just it went down in flames quicker than Cali Mac 1. At least Cali Mac 1 went to the third or fourth or fifth round before they got knocked out. Cali Mac 2 didn't even make it to the table. It just is what it is. It's all bullshit. So fuck it. Let's leave Alvin alone, man. You know, if he wants to be the king on a horse, you got punked by Lucky, but you didn't say shit back. I'll hold. Anyways, yeah. Debbie's in the casa. That's right, Roadium Radio. Yeah, so let's talk about that. Man, so a lot of the flack that Tony got was very fucking much undeserving, man. I put myself in his shoes. Okay, I'm a DJ. I'm a Mexicano. No one else is paying me. Chicanos aren't paying me. The Raza's not paying me. The Raza's not popping. First of all, I don't even like Chicano rap. I call Chicano rap, bald head loc rap. First of all, second of all, most of these people that call themselves Chicano rappers, I'm not trying to argue, okay, about the word Chicano again, gente. I'm not trying to argue about the word Chicano. Most of them aren't even Chicano. Again, my definition, right? My definition is textbook. You want to get mad with me? You're gonna get mad with traditions, and we got a whole lot more weight than your little philosophy. I'll tell you that. But anyways, most of the Chicano rappers aren't even Chicano. Bozo, Salvador. I'm not knocking El Salvador. Bozo's from El Salvador. Criminal, Ecuador. I'm not knocking Ecuador, but it is what it is. Capone, Palestine. I'm not knocking Palestine, but it is what it is. Most of these cabrones that had something to say aren't even Mexican. Again, I want to lay off the bullshit. When I'm live in the studio and you guys bring up Alvin, I got to stop hitting that button, big happy and YA. I got to stop hitting that button, man. I'm not trying to condone it, but we get into some cheese, man. Okay, it's like Gordo en la Flaca. Mexicans watch fucking Gordo en la Flaca. Chisme is always in our news. We never have a news broadcast without chisme. Americanos do, right? The güeros will have news broadcasts without chisme, right? But it's funny, Mexican news, they sprinkle in that, did you hear about, or these two people are getting into it online and all that, right? So anyways, it's undeserving because if NWA if Dr. Dre, if DJ Quick offered me to come on tour with them, and the homies had a problem with it, you're trying to stop me from making money. You're not really my homie. I'm gonna say that again. I'm gonna say this. You're catching cases for the homies, then you get behind the walls and you don't get fucking one letter or $1 from the homies. Are they really your homies? Are they really your homies? In my life, the homies had done one, two things in my life. And when I mean one, two things, I mean, one time moms told me they helped her carry the groceries in the house. You know, I'm talking about they ever gave me money or looked out for me, especially not visited me. Those are the one or two things. Or another time they helped moms while I was down to move her furniture house to house. Those two things I'm very grateful for. Other than that, come on now. So, anyways, a lot of the hate is undeserving. He's a legend. He's made his own lane, period. And he was the first Chicano channel on YouTube to reach 100,000 subscribers. You got to give credit where credit is due. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? He's the largest platform, but I believe, he's just going to focus his energy. So tonight, Marvelous is going to jump on. I'm glad you guys liked. Maxine Barrelas in the casa. I appreciate you. Gracias, amiga. Lenny's in the casa. Damn, he got the headshot, cabron. You know what, Lenny? I can I can never do a headshot. I psyched myself out of that a long time ago, bro. But I'm glad I did because obviously you're at a disadvantage in the corporate world. Only in the corporate world. The beautiful thing is you could be an entrepreneur in this country. It's a capitalistic society. What does that mean? Capitalism is basically this, even though people bundle it up and spin it this way and spin it that way. Capitalism is no more than this. It basically means there's no limit on how much money you can earn. Period. Period. Oh, real quick, I want to give a shout out to my Chicano hermanos, Dankin and Drankin. They got the 3K barbecue that's going down. You guys got to tap in for the information on the 3K barbecue. But damn, that's going to be when I'm away. It's going to be the first barbecue that I miss. I already tapped in with Being Loco and I apologize. I said, man, this is going to be the first one because I've been there for every queue. But this is the first one I'm going to have to miss because I'm going to go visit the tia that's in Reno and then watch the Rams game at a casino. So, but shout out to Dankin and Drankin, man. It's hard work pays off, fellas. Hard work pays off. Me, this is just a hobby, okay? Some of these cabrones, they make these comments, you know, to get a bag, to get a bag. No, that's not everybody. Everyone's not on here to get a bag. I'm not on here to get no bag. Gracias a Dios, I got. Hold on, Rasa, hold on. Oh, right there. Okay, my bad. All right. That's right. Marin Loco, he says. That's right. Cholo Trucker calls them familia, man. That's right. I tapped in with Cholo Trucker. So you will be seeing Cholo Trucker on Thanksgiving, calling the fight with Paradigm. Absolutely. I need the A team there. I need the A team. So I got Mark Salinas. I got Cholo Trucker. I don't know if David, I forget his last name, is going to be there. That's right. My home girl. That's right, cabron. Okay. Okay. That's right. Yeah, so that's the one I'm talking about. So shout out to them, man. But let's go back to Roadium Radio. But yeah, shout out to Dankin and Drankin, my brothers. They're doing the 3K barbecue. It's gonna be a good old time. The fellas are getting together. And some of us do get together. You know what I mean? This YouTube thing is also a thing where it's formed positive relationships offline. That's why I tell you guys all the time. If you guys, I don't know why you guys aren't dropping each other's links, like Instagram links. Aren't you dropping your Facebook links or X links or TikTok links? That way you guys can hook up off this thing. Because we got together for Bean's birthday. I think it was it this year or last year? I can't remember. I have a bad memory. So, anyways, hater rankers in the casa cabrón. You just reminded me. So, yeah, people were sending me the clips again. I don't want to make this whole cheeseman video. So, Roadium Radio's closing soon is the topic. But they sent me that Cali Mac 2 meeting was supposed to be yesterday. It was supposed to be yesterday, the Cali Mac 2 meeting, which is called LPAC, something different, right? And this one, they actually canceled it. No one's saying nothing. But I looked it up on the website online. They canceled because it was going to be in Long Beach. Someone sent me the link to the actual venue that you could just click events, calendar, activities, canceled because there was no ticket sales. I'm not wishing for the cabron to go down in flames, but it's just embarrassing, man. It's just embarrassing. So, anyways, moving on. Back to Roadium Radio. He's closing soon. I believe there's just a couple episodes left because I mean, here's a big signal. Tonight, Marvelous is gonna be on for the last time. Now, let me tell you this: Tony's a man of his word. He's not gonna tell you something. He's not a clickbaiter. He's not a clickbaiter. He's not gonna say something just so you can click on the video. It's gonna be the last conversation with Marvelous. I'm gonna try to get in there. All I want to do is just make a statement, express some appreciation, because he was one of the first channels that I subbed to. You know, I was looking on the West Coast. I'm looking in California. Okay, who's popping? You know what I mean? What you and of course, you know, you're gonna lean toward your Rasta. Gente, let's just keep it a buck. Even the African American community, the black community, they're gonna lean toward theirs. We're gonna lean toward ours, etc. But then you cross, you know, you're gonna like every channel you like. You don't gotta put yourself in a box or stereotype yourself. But anyways, it's one of the first channels that I subscribed to was Roadium Radio. Love the interviews. Man, it's just it's coming to an end, gente. Is all I'm gonna say. So, but you know what? Life goes on. There's more important things than YouTube. I'll tell you that, cabron. Is shit. You know, it's not even about. It definitely is not about chasing clout. It's not even. It's not even about chasing money. I could be fucking living under a bridge and still have happiness. Why? Because happiness is a choice. It's not how much money is in my bank. Shit, even if I was living under a bridge and just had clothes on my back and a meal, I'd be blessed, more blessed than a lot of people. El Chapo Loc. That's right. El Chapo Loc's in the comment section, man. I appreciate you, cabron. Gonna get the fight on Turkey Day. Nothing stops. Absolutely. I can't wait to see it in person. Imagine me. I'm gonna see it in person way. Oh shit, man. So again, we're gonna present it to you. I think by now I've established some kind of credibility. I got 2 fights in the books. I got Thanksgiving coming up, and I got another contract signed, waiting for the opponent to sign his. So things are cooking for 2024. Absolutely. I think I got credibility. Some cabrones have been talking about it, but no one has done it. Now, the only one that did it before me, I need to give credit where credit is due, is Paul from LA Times and Big Joe Castro. Okay. In conjunction with um, Bobby G, and also with I know I'm missing somebody. They did it, right? It was a charity fight. So that was the first one. That was the first one. But then politics got involved. And then all of a sudden everyone turned on the runner. And now the runners, you know, he left the homies that all these stories came out. He left the homies in Vegas. He left the homies at the burger stand in Frisco. He looks like a pendejo, but he's staring at the camera like he's more solid than a wall. Mm, I'll hold. Pastor David Rocha, man, Pastor David Rocha is another brother. I've been on his channel. I actually did 2 videos. I didn't even know when I went to Pastor David Rocha that he set me up. He set me up. I did 1 video and I'm thinking it's a wrap. And he's like, now we're gonna go on the other channel. I'm like, oh, he was gonna make the most out of Mikey over here. But it's because I never really told all my story. And I really never told the whole biography. Like some of these cabrones are just waiting to tell it for the internet to make money off of it. Okay, you do you. I'm gonna be like Gold Toes. I rather wait until the brand gets up, the stock goes all the way up, and right when it's at its peak and I'm trending, drop it. Then we're going on Vlad, and I know some people will get mad. You know, maybe even Adam. Maybe some people will get mad. But you be lying through your pinchy teeth if you say, nah, I wouldn't go to Adam's platform. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Now, I get the mentality though, right? Oh, all the internet said this about him and the internet said that. But real ones recognize real opportunities. And we're just going to keep it pushing, take it, and grow. What's up, carnal? What did I miss? Is tonight Marvelous is going on Roadium Radio for the very last time. I was just giving Tony his flowers, being the first Chicano channel that reached 100,000, being someone that a lot of people looked up to. Also, getting a lot of undeserved hate. But it's okay, because if you're not doing it right, you're not going to have no fucking haters. If everyone likes you, I think that's a red flag. I mean, you gotta have a hater, right? I mean, even to the ladies, I'm talking about the guys too. How about even to the ladies, right? Like, if everyone likes you, are you really being you? Are you really being authentic? But anyways, house arrest. Yeah, we did a double take, so yeah, you can go and watch over there. He was asking me a couple things, about my bio, but there was other things. And the second video we did was like a Bible talk. I mean, we went into sauce. We were just iron sharpens iron, and that's real life knowledge game. Well, that was a good one. He has a crazy story también. So, anyways, in the members only today, they're the first ones that get to see Mikey Chicano Tube in the ring. The members only just saw it this morning. I'm going to go back in there in a couple hours. A lot of people work till 5. Maybe tonight. I'm going to go back in there tonight, see what they think. Does Mikey have hands? Am I sloppy? Or whatever the comments are, right? The members only got to see Mikey gloved up, shorts on, kicks on, and it was a Puerto Rican dude. Shout out to the Boricuas. He was out of San Jose. I kid you not, this dude, ask the members, this dude had Hector Macho Camacho shorts. No, serio. This dude had Macho Camacho shorts. What a trip, man. Whooped his ass. All it took was 3 rounds. That's it. All it took was 3 rounds. Man, I countered him one time. I was backstep. Just because I'm backstepping doesn't mean I'm not ready to hit, to strike, right? I was on the back foot, and when I got to the corner of the ring, head off center line, straight right, boom. And that wasn't even full extension. It was like a half extension. He's lucky I didn't fully extend it because, no, he was barreling into me. He was pushing me back into the ring. But what I was able to get off with the right, even like a half punch, a 6-inch, bam. I remember the crowd went, ooh. So the members only get to see that. Okay, and I'm not saying I'm some killer or anything. I fight like a Mexican. I fight like Benavides. I just move forward. There ain't no backstepping me. You gonna take me out, then I'll go out on my shield. If I'm going to the hospital, I'm gonna take you with me. That's my mentality. Gas mask is in the casa. Red Dog, Tony A's retired. So this is what I know. I talked to Tony A yesterday. And this is what I do know, that it's closing soon. That means it's winding down. Just you got to focus energy on other things. Especially, what about when you have a family, a large family? What about when you have grandkids? Can you really be that guy that just fucking jumps online? And I mean, it's like there's things that are more valuable, and you're just going to focus energy in other areas. But tonight we got last episode with Marvelous. So I'm going to try to call in tonight. I'll be watching tonight. And then I don't know what else is left, but I'll tell you this: 2024, I think it's a wrap because Tony's not one of these. He's not a cabron that's gonna just say something. He's not a clickbaiter. I'm just gonna say it, put it in the caption, so you can click on it. And then that just trips me out how people just keep going back and clicking and clicking and clicking. This cabron is not even getting up off his couch. He's on the couch. He's not lifting a finger. But yeah, we click the videos that say he's going to fight. He's getting into another beef, another beef, another beef, another beef, another beef. It's a trip, man. Me and Tony were talking about it on the phone. The internet's a trip, man. You got these dudes that are all slung back. They look like triple OGs, and they're dancing on TikTok. It's a trip, man. You got these dudes that look like veteranos sitting in their car talking shit about another grown man. That's a trip, man. Debbie says, I'm getting comfortable. That's right. Amiga, where are you at? She's in the hot tub. She's in a spa, you know what I mean? Getting grapes, feather hats. I've been watching Salvador Sanchez film. Oh, shit. Okay. Are you boxing, cabron, or are you just trying to pick up skill? I teach my kids how to box for self-defense. My girls, you're not going to mess with my girls. My girls are not the ones that, matter of fact, my youngest girl, she's a freshman. She's the one that works the bag. the most. My oldest girl, she more likes to get in shape, but it's just because you know how women, they want to be in shape and look good. But my youngest girl, watch out. She's got fucking $1 million baby hands. So, anyways, it's good, man. I actually I downloaded the fight last night, my fight, and I saw it all over again. And I wasn't resetting the jab. It's good to see yourself fight because then you can study tape. I wasn't resetting fast enough. I need to reset, reset, reset. If you know boxing, you know what I mean. I just need to reset and let the jab go off a little bit faster. But that's the beautiful thing about getting tape because then you can just drill it, drill it, drill it, drill it. Going to the concert to see Tony A and High C. So I do know, I believe there's a concert coming up to Fresno. That's going to be the closest one to me, cabrones. It's 1 o'clock. We go right, maybe another 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I'm going to probably go to a Fresno one. And Tony A doesn't DJ clubs. Okay, he's not a club DJ. He's already, on a higher level than that. So Tony A does like concerts. That for sure. West Coast, the last one he did, what was it? Who was there? Was it Mac 10, Dub C, Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg? And real quick, I just want to mention, people have been sending me some clips about a mural. A mural got defaced in LA, and then someone else sent me a clip, and it said Alvin said, well, it's obvious. The guys that spray painted the wall want all the smoke. I mean, in actuality, yes. In actuality, yes. But the way you say it on the internet is just stirring shit up. The tone that you say it, the way that you say it on the internet, gente, you have no, like, there's no internal common sense fucking alarm that goes off by me saying, I'm not even living there. Some of these out of state guys that have YouTube channels too, I trip out, man. Everything you want to talk about is in California. Is it because there's nothing interesting going on over there? I'm just asking. I mean, I know I travel the country. I just got back from ATL and Kentucky. I travel the country. Every state got something going on, but it's just California is the mecca, I guess, of podcasting. Anyways, I might go to the Fresno one though, Red Dog. I might go to the Fresno one. Let's fix these likes, folks. Yeah, hit that like, cabrones. That's all you gotta do. Shit, I do it just for you guys, and then it lifts up the Pinchy channel and the algorithm. I always see bizarre stuff in the parking lots of stores. Is that crazy? I mean, yeah, that's where the RVs are parked, amiga. I mean, some of these parking lots, look like Selena's Chinatown. Just a little bit of everything is going on. Okay, that's right, Gas Man. He said, I just like to study the greats. Yeah, he was a great. And when I got turned on to boxing, it was because of Iron Mike. And then if a Mexican fighter, he actually before even Cesar Chavez, because by the time I liked boxing, he was retired. It was Oscar. Oscar was still in his peak. He had the quickest jab. I mean, he had a jab that your head will pop back like snap, snap. I mean, he had a jab that was it was best jab I've seen. So yeah, just keep on working, cabron. You know what? But fighting, boxing, real quick, gas mask, is like riding a bike, cabron. It's like riding. So basically, if you don't fight, if you learn to fight, but then you don't fight for 5, 10 years, when you get into that next fight, it's 11 years later. It's like you picked up where you left off. You know what I mean? And that's why it takes 10 fights to turn from a novice to an open fighter. An open fighter, I was an open fighter on the video on the members only. Even though, yes, I had headgear. Yes, the smallest little gloves. Shit, I think there were 10s. Because we were thin. I was always fighting in the 140s and 150s. 162s when I finished fighting because I couldn't cut no more weight that much no more. Um, you pick up where you left off. That's it, cabron. I'll still put tips. I look forward to tonight, Salinero. That's right, Corcodor Security. Yeah, I look forward to tonight, the last conversation. I mean, obviously, Marvelous has a channel también. He's just he's busy. He slings a lot of ink. If he was in my area, he would have been the one that would have did the 7, 8 blackout sessions. But what I'm finding out is a lot of people don't have that blackout shader, because that blackout shader is very expensive. I mean, a high end one, it costs you thousands. A high end one, and that's the one that you need. The shaders, the blackout shaders, they look like hair clippers. They look like torture devices. And no, I'm not one of these cabrones that says I like it, or I like the pain, or it's ink therapy. No, it's not, cabron. They're tattooing on your bones. I seen Paradigm Media News put something out there. It was on the community page, I think, and he put a picture of all these badass wolves that he's getting, and panthers, and all badass art. That's a badass artist. Shout out to him. He put something, the elbow tickles. I almost wanted to comment on that one and be like, yeah, that elbow is just like the bone on your wrist. Okay. I had both bones on my wrist shaded, cabrones. You don't think that tickled? If they do an x-ray on me, the x-ray is going to show ink on the bones. Serio. Stick and move, Mikey. Yeah, I got to stick and move, except I'm the taller fighter all the time, amiga. So I always tend to fight shorter guys, So it's like I'm punching down a lot. There's a lot of uppercuts. The shorter guys are faster because shorter guys tend to be more athletic than taller guys. That's just fucking science, physical science. And so a lot of times was just a lot of uppercuts and fighting shorter guys that would bounce off the back foot. That guy whooped his ass in the members only this morning. He was a southpaw. They present even more problems. You guys that are southpaws are blessed, because the other side is orthodox. Not 80-90% are orthodox. So you got an advantage that your power hand is your left. And you could use that because that's not the majority of the fighters out there. And then a lot of southpaws are ambidextrous. That's crazy. Those kind of dudes are always in baseball. Gang affiliate just love music. It's a chingadera. So I'm trying to also do a regular show with Pocho from Santa Rosa. Matter of fact, when me and Pocho were on our last podcast, we're about to go live. We're about to start the pinchy intro and go live. And when we were, Gold Toes actually ended up calling Pocho. And we were like, shit, we're on the intro of the podcast. He goes, oh, you are? He put him on speaker. He just wanted to send his. I'll tell you what Gold Toes appreciates more than anything about Chicano Street, Chicano Tube, is the message of unity. It's a hard message in Salinas, but the message of unity is something I'm going to preach until the casket drops. It's just, that's what I do to the youngsters in the real life here in the community, the message of unity. He was just saying he appreciates the message and he appreciates everything. And so shout out to Gold Toes. But bro, I'm here. I'm just needing to see who wants to get this shit cracking. Who wants to get this shit cracking? Because we're about to convert the studio into a sit-down style studio. Once we do that, we're all in. Okay, ain't gonna be no more, minor leaguing anymore. We're gonna be major leaguing. You feel me? Hit the like button. That's right, Tommy Thunder. I appreciate you, cabron. Last night was a blast with Norbies. We're talking about the cultura gente. We talked about 1,500 years before the Spanish got to Mexico. We laid it out from the year zero. We laid it out. All the way we got to the Independence Day. That's what I was trying to get yesterday. We could have went slower. We could have broke it down by century. It could turn into a pinchy series if we wanted to. It's still on the table. Maybe it will. But it was fun. It was a blast. I texted him. I said, chingado, cabrón. That's a blast right there. And I only had one shot of tequila. I kind of wanted to, I wanted to be on the level. I don't want to go over. I just had one shot of tequila, and it was a vibe. So he's going to be coming on. But to the camarada that said chingaderas, I want to see Gold Toes maybe start a podcast. That's a great idea because he would get it popping. The only problem is he's just so busy. He's gonna realize he's not gonna, if he does a podcast, it will not be for the money. It will not be for the money. That's what he doesn't need. Can he get it popping with his network? With his network, Gold Toast can start one of the biggest podcasts in Northern California, and we need it. We need it. Here on Chicano Street, we planted our footprint already, 12,000 strong, because of you guys. Yes, man, Duran was great. That's right. Oh yeah, Duran. They got his movie's called Hands of Stone. Yeah, he was knocking. He was 20. He was 25-0 with 22 knockouts in his own country. When finally he got scouted by American scouts, and they said they wanted to bring him over. And if you watch that movie, it's funny. He's like, hell no. He's like, I ain't going to the United States. He didn't. He goes a la chingada con ellos. It was funny if you watch the movie. You know what I mean? Because, well, he was a proud. Where is he from? He was proud of wherever he was from. I forget where he was from, but it's down there, Central America. So es Latino el way. Es Latino el way for sure. That's right. Viva Mexico. Saludos, Mikey. That's right. Ghetto Valleros in the casa. The SGV just stepped in the building. You just reminded me of the East Side Rendezvous song back in the 90s with Kid Frost. That was a banger. I think he had 2 or 3 from the SGV on there. They were lacing that shit up with fire, man. But shout out to you, cabron. I appreciate you, cabron. Tonight, tap in, you guys. I'm going to start wrapping this one up in about 5 minutes. But tap in tonight for the last conversation with Marvelous. I believe it's going to be a good one. Shout out to Tony A. My respects over to you. You know I don't make videos with your name in the caption ever, cabron. But I want to make sure to give you kudos and your flowers. You did a lot. You did a lot. You paved the way. You opened the door. The first Chicano to hit 100K on YouTube. Huge accomplishment. Anyone that doesn't want to recognize that, that's what's going to hold you down. Because when you don't honor anybody, when you don't honor someone that's paved the way, when you don't honor a mentor, that's where you fucked up. And then you wonder why shit goes wrong the rest of your life, and you've just capped. Like it seems like you just peaked already. Well, you could have went further if you would have just had honor. That's it. That's a little bit of clecha. The youngsters probably don't want to hear that. Like, damn, Mikey, don't get deep. I'm not getting deep. Roadium Radio closing down. What about the Chicano rap documentary? I don't know. I mean, you want me to keep it a buck with you, Victor R? I mean, I didn't donate to it. 1, 2, I don't even like Chicano rap. To be honest, I call it bald head loc rap. How many bald head loc CDs you got in your car? Well, CDs. I mean, you know what I mean. I'm an older head. Tapes. Well, not even that. Downloads. How many downloads are on your playlist? And then 3, 70-80% of Chicano rappers aren't even Chicano. The people don't want to talk about that, right? Bozo, El Salvador. I'm just saying. Capone, Palestine. I'm just saying. Criminal, Ecuador. I'm just saying. So they got a lot to say, but let's just not go down that road, okay? Because again, it's being technical. If 2 + 2 = 5 to you, then 2 + 2 = 5. I'm done arguing. Tap in tonight, Chicano Tube. Yeah, that's right. I appreciate you guys. He's Panamanian. That's what I wanted to find. Before I go, I wanted to give credit where credit is due. The Hands of Stone, Roberto Duran, Manos de Piedra. And imagine why he has that nickname, Manos de Piedra. It wasn't that he was a big old dude. I actually think he was a middleweight. But obviously, when he amateur boxed and learned boxing and came up, he had to have been a lightweight. Just looking at his frame. What I'm saying is that you have power. Yes, you can cultivate it, but there's a God will give you the gift of power. If God gives you the gift of power, that's better than you trying to cultivate the skill or increase your power, because it came from above. And so I think he got that gift where he was just touching people, they'd sleep. Touch people, they sleep. Have you ever had a homie that was like that? I had a few. It almost looked like it wasn't real. He would just touch them, and you know how when someone their body goes limp, like I see so many people, boom, as soon as he would touch them, boom, like his body went limp, and he just fell one way, front, fell to the back. So that's what he had, the gift of power. So he's Panamanian, man. Shout out to him. And he's a proud one. He said, chingas tu madre los Estados Unidos. He didn't want to come to the U.S., but they persuaded him because they're like, guess what? Over there's the money. You cabrones that hate the United States. Let's just keep it real. Over here's the money. Well, not with this pendejo president. Hopefully, we vote with our wallets in November, and then we can have 4 years of prosperity. And if they want to turn it into a shithole after those 4 years and give everyone free surgeries and boys go in girls' bathrooms and all this other shit, then we'll make California a vacation destination every once in a while in the year, and we'll just move. We're gone. I'll just go somewhere. Just got to make sure they got fast internet wherever I go. Oh, here we go. Tapping in from Phoenix, AZ, Kiwule, carnal. We're right here. We're on Chicano Street. I'm just doing a quick one, a quick live midday, taking a break, cabron. Tonight, Marvelous will be on there, mi hermano. As soon as the stars align, you will see that collaboration with me and Marvelous. It's just been a scheduled thing, gente. But as soon as you see him on the panel, we're going to go deep. I mean, we'll go deep, deep, deep. Like the Bible says, deep, recognize deep. That's how we're going to go when Marvelous comes on. They're coming on tonight. 100K, first Chicano to get to 100K. Roadium Radio, gracias for everything. All right, you guys, I'm going to wrap this one up. I'll let you guys go. I'm over here visiting moms. I'm going to let you guys go. Let me just talk to moms for a little bit, and then I'm on my way, you guys. Live on Chicano Tube, live on Chicano Street. Real quick. Shit, I almost forgot. Chingado. The whole point was talking, mentioning that with Tony and saying this. Tonight, I'm not going to be on YouTube Landia. I'm actually going to be on IG. So do me a favor, cabrones. If you haven't followed me on IG, follow me on IG. I don't know if it's a cross stream. I don't know how IG. I haven't done a live on IG in a while, but I'm coming on a Chicano platform. It's pretty big. It's a pretty big platform. They contacted me after I did the political video last Wednesday. And so they contacted me to jump on. I don't know if we're going to talk politics. I mean, the bio says empowering and uplifting. Politics can be mixed into that, but I'm not exactly certain. But it's going to be tonight. And the name of the channel is Chicano, Chicana State of Mind. Chicano, Chicana State of Mind. Just in case you got your phone there and you want to go into your IG and already follow the page so you can see what we're going to get into tonight. I don't know where we're going. I don't know what we're going to get into. I don't know if it's an interview. I don't know if it's politics. I don't know anything. But, it's funny because when I rebranded into Chicano Tube, I never followed any Chicano pages. Never. I never searched in any search bar. IG, TikTok, Facebook, you name it. YouTube. I never searched the word Chicano or any page. God is my witness. Until after Chicano Tube got established. Then I did. Then I was like, oh shit. There's a lot of cabrones on the internet that have this name, and that's cool. And so automatically, or like 4Extra says it, off the back. So off the back, we should be uplifting each other and empowering each other. We'll see where it goes tonight on IG. Chicano, Chicana State of Mind. Because I'll tell you what, this cabron right here has a Chicano state of mind. All right, you guys. I'm going to let you guys go live on Chicano Tube, live on Chicano Street. Please do me a favor, though, even if you're listening on the replay. This is all I ask is just hit the like button. All it takes is a second. All you got to do is hit the X on the chat just for a second. You hit the X on the upper right of the chat. You can do it right now. I'll stay on another 2 minutes just so you could do that. That way it helps the channel, cabrones. Hit the X on the chat and then hit the like button. And then you could hit the chat again, and jump right back in the chat. You ain't going nowhere. You're still on the screen. It's just two different buttons. One's on the right side, X, and then the likes on the left side. And then hit the chat in the middle. All right, I'm going to let you guys do that for a second. Your IG, my IG is Chicano Tube. Wait, it's Chicano Tube, lowercase, all together, no symbols, nothing. It's very simple. The common, I spell it when I trademarked it, I spelled it like YouTube. I did that on purpose when I trademarked it. That means capital C and capital T, because YouTube is capital Y and capital T. But I didn't do that on IG or TikTok. It's the same on IG, TikTok, and I'm on Facebook. All you guys are on Facebook. I think now we have like 100 followers, but like I started it barely like 2 months ago, and I linked it up to the software that cuts clips and shoots clips out. So it's going to Facebook. So Facebook, IG, TikTok, Chicano Tube, simple, all lowercase, put together, easy, cabrón. Ese pique el hoyo. I want to talk politics. In the end, I'm trying to log off, and here I want to throw in the trompas again. Why people get fucking mad at Trump? Do I need to do it? Here's how I know Uncle Trump. Here's how I know him. Do you know him different? Because I didn't grow up watching Entertainment Tonight. Did you? I didn't grow up watching what's the other name of the Cheeseman shows? Um, those shows, Entertainment Tonight. This is how I know him. He's a hotel billionaire that made Mike Tyson and other black and people of color a fortune of money. He was on Oprah's show, The View, all of these shows that hate him now. He was on the show. Isn't that a trip? Isn't that a trip? That's crazy. Huh? I don't know. But to each his own. At the end of the day, you do you and vote for whoever. Pick me up from John Wayne. All right, you guys, live on Chicano Tube, live on Chicano Street. I'll see you on IG tonight. Chicano, Chicana State of Mind is the IG handle. And Chicano Tube, of course, is mine, your boys. Live on Chicano Street. I'll let you guys go. Remember what I always say, mi beautiful linda raza. Viva Mexico, cabrones. It's Mexican Heritage Month. Wear it on your pinchy chest. Viva Mexico, cabrones. In the end, all you got is the memories.